Hi everyone, this is Carolyn Speaks, the State of Our World on Monday, June 22nd, 2020. So what is the state of our world? Let's talk about it, okay? Well, the coronavirus is still with us, and we still need to practice social distancing, wearing a mask when in public, and only go to places you need to go. Avoid going out as much as possible. Like you have to go to the grocery store, you have to go to the doctor, you have to go to the drugstore, but basically avoid going out as much as possible. We still have vulnerable populations such as migrant workers, migrant people seeking asylum here, farm workers, and agricultural workers, and people in prisons and jails all over the country, people in detention centers, and healthcare workers and first responders and grocery store workers, all kinds of people that are on the front lines and need our support. So if you avoid going out, unless you really have to, you want to help to keep someone healthy. There are places in this country where people don't want to be told to have to wear a mask, but it's for your own good, it's to protect you and others. And there are states that are opening up in stages with varying degrees of success. There are also what they call hotspots where the virus is spreading. And it appears that the Memorial Day weekend brought a lot of people out and it created some hotspots around the country. So that's not good, but that's the way it is. Now, New York City is going to phase 2 of reopening with outdoor dining and barbershops. The Attorney General Barr fired the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, and a district that does a lot of work, and very unfair to fire this man. But that's the way it is. Hopefully we can get this fixed. Now, what else do I want to say? There's a stem cell shampoo that is available. Oh, all right. So, what are we going to do? Well, we need to definitely take care of ourselves and others. Veterans, people in nursing homes, retirement homes, assisted living homes, they are very vulnerable to this virus. You have to take care of them. And if you stay in, you're helping to protect someone else and keep them safe. So, the healthcare workers and the frontline responders and essential workers, they don't need a lot of people out who don't need to be going out. Now, we have visas, they're all different kind of visas for people to travel here, work here, etc. And Trump is going to sign an order freezing visas for foreign workers through the end of the year. But you'll still be able to get your essential workers and pay them poverty wages, but that's just the way it is. They're not going to freeze the visas for like the people who plant your food and pick your food. No. Now, Florida has had a surge in coronavirus cases and deaths, and the governor says it's caused by overwhelmingly Hispanic farm workers. Well, farm workers, no matter where they are, they're working close together. They travel closely together and they live closely together in housing. And the governor of Florida said he was going to protect these people and make sure they have all their personal protective equipment, etc. But that obviously is not happening. So what are we going to do about that? Also, part of the stimulus bills that were passed by Congress They had provisions to freeze rents for people, have like a moratorium on evicting people, and that is not good. So what are we going to do about that? Now, it's a big problem, but we'll fix it. All right. Now, so remember, you want to take care of yourself and take care of others, and you want to definitely make sure you are registered to vote and learn about all the issues and the candidates and get out there and vote on election day or by mail if you have that option. Now, we have a lot of things going on in the country. We also have a lot of hate and fear being spread as a result of the murder of George Floyd at the hands of the Minnesota Police Department, and a lot of demonstrations and protests going on all over the country for a few weeks now. I hope it'll actually resolve something, make things better, but we shall see. Now, maybe it's time for a little song, and so I'm going to sing a little song that I wrote. It is very little. Let's see if you like it. Okay. Dark blue sky, white clouds, how pretty they are. The white clouds are floating on a canvas of blue, like the blue ocean and the white cap. Up the sky, white clouds, how pretty they are. Now remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. And think of others in addition to yourself and help people out. And if you're very concerned about this virus, write to your local and state and national representatives and tell them they need to hear from you, because they're kind of locked away in their little ivory towers, and if they don't hear from you, they don't know what you think. And remember, voting is very important. Hopefully we're going to have national mail-in ballots sent to everyone. Everyone return them to the local voting office, so we don't have everyone trying to go to the polls and get sick and get others sick. So mail-in ballots are the best. Now, Trump believes that mail-in ballots are fraudulent, it's a rigged election, but he and his family, they have mail-in ballots for Florida, as does the vice president. So why can't the rest of us have that? So anyway, he's afraid he won't win if everybody votes. So he's working with various people to suppress the vote to help his chances of winning. Not very good. All right. Now, maybe it's time to say goodnight a little early tonight. So thank you all for tuning in and listening on to Carol Ann Speaks, The State of Our World, on Monday, June 22nd, 2020. And hope to see you all back here tomorrow evening for another meeting. And remember, again, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. And work with local officials so we can conquer this virus. If everyone cooperates, we can win. It's here. You can't blame anyone. It's not China's fault. It's everybody's responsible. Once it's here, you're responsible for the actions taken. So, please, please, wear a mask when you go out in public, no matter where you live. Help save a life. Help keep someone healthy. Thank you. Good night.